Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host, Sir Toshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I wasn't asked why I'm convinced. Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block. On a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At InChain, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts. Basically ones that can run operating systems. That's basically all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Alrighty people, here we go. Rock and roll. We are live at 5 once again. Cooking on gas, as they say. Never a dull moment in crypto. As you can see, I've just been signing into my my Coinbase profile there, and I've been looking at prices going up. Although it says 189 on Prev, according to CoinDance, it's 193. We'll have a look at the shitcoin markets in just a minute after we go through these figures. This is the crypto forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network. Let's do this. So we've got Bitcoin currently $193. Absolute steal. Hash rate 1.5, Bcrash 1.9, Coolcoin 97.4. Network nodes, same as they ever were since the 15th of November 2018. Got 2.3% for Bitcoin, 10.1 for Bcrash, 87.6 for Coolcoin. Transactions, going down a little bit on Bitcoin, but it's 55.9, 2.4 for Bcrash. Oh, they got above 2%. Congratulations to them. And 41.7 on Coolcoin, even though they don't want transactions on the network, and they continually tell people not to use it. Block size, looks like Coolcoin is just beating us today. It's 41.8% on Bitcoin, 3.2 on Bcrash, 54.9 on Coolcoin. Alright, now let's play one of my favourite games today, which is Spot the Biggest Block on Bcrash. We'll also have a look at Hathor, see if Hathor have mined any blocks with any data in them, or whether they're still focused on the empty blocks with 0.25 kilobytes. So just literally chomping up those empty blocks so that all these shitcoin enterprises don't get easy money for nothing. In other words, those who support the chain are gonna have to put transactions on it because they cannot get the block reward for easy blocks because the price is literally absolutely worthless. So it just simply represents a bubble. So why should they get it if they're just simply going to get it and then dump it on people? Hathor's going to be like, no, you want blocks on this network, you make the network valuable. You put transactions on it in some way. But let's see what we've got here. We've got a 595 on via BTC. I think they'll be hard pushed to beat that one. And yes, I'm correct. There we go. Just over half a megabyte on Bcrash. Congratulations to them. And then on CoolCoin, need we bother looking? Because they actually purposely give themselves a 1 megabyte restriction. Really clever. So let's have a look at Bitcoin, see what's going on. Oh, some small blocks at the top there. Tau won't be too happy with those. They want big blocks so they can capture those. But we've got a 5.3 megabyte block, a 6.6 megabyte block. Any bigger than that? There's usually, oh no, small blocks in this column today. Never mind. Let's see who's mining what then. Hathor will be loving these smaller blocks. Hathor's got a 17.2 kilobyte block. Huobi getting the kind of like small to medium size. BTC.com. So I actually heard that BTC.com is Jihan of Bitmain. And then is like the competing mining pool is Antpool. Obviously him and his partners had a bit of a falling out. But for whatever reason, now we know who they are. They are mining they're mining Bitcoin. So, I mean, they're just simply a miner. They're not, I mean, it's CZ that actually owns Binance as an exchange that's delisted them. So, not too sure what BTC.com's modus operandi is, but you know, time will tell. I'm sure we'll find out. So, let's see. We've still got, Tau on there, mining blocks that are over a megabyte. Still got Hathor in there, scooping up some empty blocks. That'll be interesting to see what the hash rate looks like when we get to the end. Let's have a quick look at Bcrash for lulz. Let's see when we think this one is literally going to stop dead. 5,121 blocks have been mined on this piece of crap. This is Amaree's coin. And this is the bitchin' chain. So suddenly experiencing an increase in hash rate, probably due to price increase maybe. Miners coming off BTC, who knows? So Bcrash proof of work by network. Amaree going absolutely nowhere. Looks like comparative to the Bcrash on CoolCoin and Bitcoin. So Hathor scooping up those empty blocks on the bitchin' chain, and followed by Antpool and BTC.com. So we both know that they're related to Bitmain in some way. Bit of a shame. BTC Top is a utter shitcoin miner, and we know Bitcoin.com is a shitcoin miner. So is Binance. I mean, there all must be like shitcoin miners on here. Via BTC, don't know what they are. I think they're maybe just like hedging their bets, trying to keep themselves neutral, like Switzerland. Who knows? And this is Anne-Marie's coin. Anne-Marie with his own money. Still got Hathor on there, getting those empty blocks. Mining Dutch, don't know why they're on there, honestly. Just an absolute joke. But yeah, Mining Dutch just getting these like literally almost like virtually empty blocks with no data in them whatsoever. An absolute joke. But they're only getting, the block reward must be minuscule on those blocks. I mean, last time we looked at the price, it was what, like $19? So we'll have a quick look at that now while we're here, actually. CoinGecko. There we go. That's a CK. Let's see what this brings up. There we go, CoinGecko. And we'll type in BCHA. See what that brings up. Here we go. Oh, and it's $20. I think I've seen it going up and down like a horse draws between sort of like 19 and 15. Just give it a nice little downvote today, why not? Through sheer spite. Oh, it hasn't really got too much of a price. Oh no, yeah, this is the price. Is that right? Yeah. So it's going between up and down with traders having a field day. So that's like 18 and as low as $8.50. Oh no, that's $18. So it goes fluctuates between like 19 and 18, but it's just currently at the moment gone up to $20. Like an absolute piece of crap that it is. But yeah, there we go. Right, back to the real show. Let's have a little looky at this. Here we go. Let's just quickly run through these graphs. So on here we've got the Bitcoin hash rate by network. This is going to the graph is going to look very similar to yeah, well, I mean, kind of like the table above. But yeah, it hasn't really changed all that much. Proof of work by network again. Coolcoin and Bcrash will just simply stop overnight one day, and they just simply won't exist. Hash rate by network. So Bcrash shooting up probably because of the price. Bcrash versus Bitcoin, proof of work. Look at this. It is 28,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Coolcoin, because Coolcoin is a piece of shit, and it's 9.9% more profitable to mine on Coolcoin. So it shows the demand for Bitcoin right now. So you've got daily average Bitcoin block size by network. Oh, Coolcoin just dipped below Coolcoin. Never mind. Transactions. Oh, just about winning. Transactions per block. Oh, level pegging. Fees by network, Bitcoin smashing it. USD. Fees Satoshi's Bitcoin smashing it. Block reward ratio. Oh, just dipped below at the moment probably because numbers gone up. Blockchain growth by network, again, the Bitcoin chain and the Coolcoin chain will just simply cease to exist overnight. Global hash rate, 7 days. F2 pool is up there. Ant pool, Huobi and pooling. Oh, pushing Binance down to 4th. Actually, I think Binance might come up though. BTC.com looks like it's been pushed down to 6th really in that one. Global hash rate, 24 hours. Binance up there. BTC.com pulling their socks up. Looks like pooling is the big loser today. Interesting. Global hash rate 24 hours. So all the big boys increasing their share of that. Huobi macking it, fancying a bit there. Don't really like seeing Binance up there, but you know, what can you do? So that's Coolcoin. So Coolcoin, yeah, looks kind of like almost like very similar to global hash rate 24 hours. Bcrash. So Binance macking Bcrash really hard, but still Hathor in there chomping away at those empty blocks with 25% of the overall hash rate on the network, leaving Binance with 22.9 and Ampool with 18. And this is Bitcoin. So BTC.com is Jihan, so you can do one. Now we've got F2 Pool gesturing. I'm not sure who they are, but anyway. And Solo Mining's on there, but we've got to Huobi macking it hard. And then a Tau with 13.19. And via BTC 10.4. All right, I mean, interesting. Again, we'll see what happens in the near future. So let's have a quick look at the chain working. For any newbies, this is Bitcoin Blocks Live right in front of our eyes. In the top right hand corner in just a second will appear the number of transactions per second. Currently showing 2.2, but I've seen that as high as 3,000 and over. The blocks that we're looking at being created here, these are the transactions being recognized by the nodes on the network. This flashing number down here is the transaction ID of those transactions being generated, and then below that we've got the input, the output, and usually the op return in there as well. Once those transactions are recognized by the nodes on the network, they're thrown into the meme pool. Once they're in the meme pool, they're then competed for by the miners on the network, who compete to put them in a block, put them on a blockchain, and win the block reward, which is the Coinbase of that block. So it looks like we've had a 6.6 megabyte block. That was in the highlighted rectangle below of that block. It tells you the hash number, the height, who it was mined by, the size of the block, time and date it was mined, the transaction count, and the total fees which the miner will also get. So in that block of 20,000 transactions, the total fees were just $4.73. And because at the moment all the miners want to increase the value of Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is what they get paid in. As they increase the value, that actually attracts more people to use the network, because by adding value they increase speed, they increase scale, and they reduce cost. So as more people come in, the total transactions will increase, and as the transactions increase, so will the fees. Well, it's not that the fees will increase, like the cost of a transaction goes down, but the total fees contained within the block, because of the volume of transactions, will obviously increase, which will eventually subsidize the block reward that gets cut in half every 210,000 blocks. But shitcoiners wouldn't tell you this because they have no idea what Bitcoin is. Because if the supply of Bitcoin was infinite, it would just simply have no value, because there's just like simply an infinite supply. So has to be divisible over time. And being fixed is what makes it valuable. It's got nothing to do with scarcity. It's to do with the utility of the coin and the fundamental value that it has. And as we know, Satoshi solved the paradox of the centralized starting point by diluting over a period of 11 years. That's what no other network can. That's what no other network can replicate, and gives Bitcoin its fundamental value. Let's have a quick look at BitInfo charts while we're here. So BitInfo charts, again, it's just got various metrics on here. They're quite interesting to look at. Particularly this one, transactions 24 hours, all networks. So again, I mean, XRP is a cross-border remittance service. It's not actually a currency, so transactions don't count. It's just like a business. Ethereum's just got loads of DeFi crap on it at the moment. So the only genuine currency is actually Bitcoin, and that's currently got 12% of the volume of transactions on the network. But if we click on BitInfo charts on the left-hand side, you can see all the shitcoins you can compare along the top, and then the blue tabs on the left-hand side tell you which metrics you can compare. So the best ones to look at are transaction average per hour. Yeah, that will do. Go to log, and we'll go for 3 years since Bitcoin started. And we will take out Litecoin because that's a joke. We will take out Doge because that's a joke. We'll add Bitcoin because that's what we want to see. There we go. And we'll add Bcrash for lulz. There we go. And here we are. This spells out, if you are an investor, the only one you'd be interested in with your eyes on the prize is Bitcoin, which is in green. Check it out. Up and up and up and up and up we go. Knocking on the door of Ethereum. Yes, indeed. Literally. So we are only about just over 100,000 transactions per hour behind. That's it's really not much at all when you consider that Ethereum has been around for what's like, I don't know how many years when Ethereum came around. It was a long time ago now. Let me think. I mean, I first looked at Ethereum when it was 10 quid, but I didn't even know how to buy it at the time. I had no idea what it is. You know, good job I didn't really, because who knows, might have started on down the wrong path. But let me think. I mean, when did I see it? I mean, it must have been 2016. I was maybe looking at Ethereum, I think. So let's look at all time then. See when Ethereum started. Yeah, look at this. So Ethereum started. So yeah, so that would have been 2015. Yeah, 2015 it started. So I was looking at it and kind of like 2016. Again, had no idea what any of these things were. I just remember looking at Bitcoin, thinking that Bitcoin had been around for years. Well, it had been around for years, you know, but like longer than it had. And then realised, I was like, hold on a minute, this is the greatest investment in history. How the hell has it done that? And no one knew. And that was what sparked my interest and sent me off down my rabbit hole. And now here I am. I would say what should I call myself? Somebody who calls themselves something. a self-proclaimed authority on Bitcoin. What, defender of Bitcoin, to be more precise. That's exactly what I am. Defender of it. You know, Satoshi Nakamoto had a vision. That vision was Bitcoin. Bitcoin is Satoshi's vision. Bitcoin is BSV. Just remember that if you're a shitcoiner. I haven't got time. I could tell you all about it, but I haven't got time because we're doing a live show right now. Busy, busy, busy. So with that done, let's have a look at the shitcoin market, because we know that this is kind of the talk of the town. Here we go. So have a look at our coin crap. See if they've updated the all-time high of cool coin at present. Look at that, 23,700. If we go to more details and all time, here we go. Let's see what they've got. So according to CoinCrap, the all-time high is 23,300, and yet today's price is 23,700. So unless I'm not very good at maths, the price right now, the current price, is higher than the all-time high. So CoinCrap needs to update their records, but fear not, who cares? It's all coming to Bitcoin because it has no value in it whatsoever. Absolutely nada. So we've got a sea of red over the top 5. B crashes in the green today. And our BSV's in the green. Number go up a little bit. You know, that's all right. Here we go. Oh yeah, has gone up. So had a bit of a boost at 7:40 a.m. this morning. It's now coming up, so it's been 10 hours ago. So kind of shot up 6%, but in the world of crypto, you never know. Goes up, goes down, totally manipulated, and the market is just simply not big enough at the moment to shake out all those dirty traders who pump and dump the price on all the investors. But never mind. Let's have a look at some of our Twitter metrics. That's your one. Great stuff. Oh, excellent. That feels good. 20 seconds left until we've been going for exactly 60 minutes. So we'll wrap it up there. Thank you very much for listening. Hope you enjoyed the show. And as ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there. Joy given. Same time tomorrow. Catch you later. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and watch the full episode on Streamanity for just 20 cents. Go to www.satoshi.tv. See the link in the description below. Bitcoin, one world, one chain.